Hi guys! Right, this little video I'm going to be doing a little bit of stash busting. So I'm going to use one of our stamps. These are art inspiration stamps. I love this one from Rodrigo Ace. Really cool stamp. So I'm going to use that. I've been in my stash and I've got one of my chipboard elements, the white wooden printed elements from Stamperia. Love these, absolutely love those. And I just thought these these little bits would work really cool in the centre of my funky butterfly. And then a very clean stencil. Granted, no it isn't. It's filthy, but it's okay. That side's kind of clean. So they're the bits I'm using. Now I will be fast forwarding some of the faffy bits because there's going to be a lot of faffy bits. So probably, the 3-hour video might only be about 3 minutes. Whew, fingers crossed. But anyway, let's get cracking. Okay, so I decided to choose a paper for a background. I really like this one. It's got a gorgeous print, double-sided as well. Use VersaFine Clair, and I think it's a Fallen Leaves. I wanted something that wasn't as dark as black. Then use some really nice light VersaFine Clairs because look, it gives you a really nice soft background. So bring in that sand dune in, and then the lovely pink, can't remember the name, but I will put it in the description. So popping that one on as well. Hawthorn, I think it's called. So using the little flowers, and it just brings everything together. I've used the words, but I've actually used these so it's a background. So I've inked it, but then lifted some of the ink off with my fingers. Using my Staedtler pens, I love these. The hybrid pens, absolutely adore them. And just building up a little bit of colour. So you'll see I'm putting the different greens on there to create different shading, which I really love. These pens are really cool. You can actually do all sorts with them. They dry permanent, but you can blend with them. You can even watercolour with them. If you like, scribble onto plastic first and then add water. This bit is quite long-winded, so I'm now running out of things to say. You saw my hair popping in there, which is always really annoying. I never seem to be able to miss getting my head in shot. Anyway, that's the colouring. Now, what I'm going to go on to in a few seconds is the pink. What you'll see with Rodrigo's stamps is lots of movement, and lots of line art. So I wanted to emphasise that. I wanted to emphasise the sort of sketchiness of them. And I've gone in with a dark pink. I wanted to bring the pink in from the ink pad that I've used. So you can see there. And do this quite loose. Don't try and stick to the lines perfectly. Be guided, but not rigid. That's a good expression, isn't it? Now, next, I'm using this fabulous pen. I think, our Abs gave me this pen yonks ago. It's really nice. I've no idea where he got it from, but I really like it. Then cutting down the paper. The white pen is really good because it just lifts the images. I've cut down a little bit of extra because I've decided at this point that I wanted to put a bit of collage work in. So I've had a look at the paper, especially with it being double-sided, to see different elements that I've wanted to pull out. So I've cut the key out and then some of those beautiful prints on the other side of the paper. Doing a little bit of ripping and tearing. Oh, I should have speeded this clip up, shouldn't I? There's a lot going on here. So a lot of talking. So using the tacky mat. Now, this is really handy, actually, because even though the stencil isn't one of Lisa's stencils, the tacky mat will actually hold my stencil in place and the ink pad. I'm using one of Lisa's brushes as well. And that lovely stencil, that old stencil from Stamperia. But yeah, I like using the tacky mat, so it means I don't lose my ink pad when I'm actually loading the brush up. I've then taken my little scraps for my collage work, and just ink these, and then using one of my stunning Lamali journals. This one is the indigo one, so the pages are indigo stained and they're just stunning. Cutting my butterfly out now. I've torn down off centre because I want to put one of my decorative chips in the centre there, and then I'm gluing the paper back in situ. So I'm having the solid side going to the left, and I have inked just a little bit, and this is actually using the Fallen Leaves, I think it is, the VersaFine Clair, and one of Lisa's brushes again, and just adding a bit of shade in there. And then on the other part of the page, I've done the same, but really, really emphasised where the wing is going to be, because that will give you a really nice drop shadow. Glue that in situ. Yeah, it is Fallen Leaves that I've used, which is slightly darker again. And there you go. Now, I've offset it so you've got a line down the centre, because I really like that. Now, this is a bit that I really faff with, doing the collage work. I love doing collage work, and it's a great way of using your scraps. But, whew, do I faff. So, just lining all these back up. I did cut part of the video out here because, honestly, it took me ages. I went for a rummage, found some ribbon. I've inked it, wet it, and then heat set it. Now, because of the netting, can you see what it's done? It's burnt it away, so it's give it a really good texture. With the ribbon, however, when I'm coming to layer it on my page, I've used the reverse side, not the inky side, because that looks yucky, but the reverse side, so it's taken the colour back, so it's not really white. I'm stapling these together using my Tim Holtz stapler, which is lovely because it's got really nice, cute little staples. And I love tiny little embellishments like that. I think they look fab. Just gluing those down again, so you've got your lovely page. Now, those wooden embellishments, these have got a bit of texture to them, so they look really good. They're popping off the page. So just layering those up, deciding which elements I want. You have to kind of rock them out of the background there that holds them in. And then just putting loads of glue on, use my pen. Now, in a minute, I'm going to stop talking because I really like the splatters. Hold on. That a good noise? Love that noise. And there you go. That's my finished page. I'm so happy with this. Make sure it closes. That's really important. But I love the layers. I love the texture. And I think the butterfly looks beautiful. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you ever so much. I hope you really enjoyed that. I will put a shopping list. Some of the products we do have on our website, which is artinspirations.co.uk. Other stuff are just from my stash. So, good luck. But there'll be alternatives around. There's always alternatives, and that's a lovely thing about crafting, isn't there? Hope you enjoyed it. Please have a look at my other videos for more inspiration. And I am on Facebook Live every Sunday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. and 3 p.m. on the Wednesday. So you can always catch me there as well. Oh, and actually I'm on YouTube as well, on the live. So catch me there as well. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.